Welcome to SOS Media, your number one source of the latest news, opinions, and in-depth investigations that dig deeper into today's developing stories around the globe. As we await the deliberations from the appeal judges from the recently submitted appeal briefs and oral arguments in both R. Kelly's New York and Chicago cases, new developments have emerged as Faith Rodgers' mother has been ordered to sit for a deposition. Faith Rodgers, who accused R. Kelly of failing to disclose an STD before their encounter subsequently leading to a herpes infection, continues her alleged pursuit of the case through legal means. Faith Rodgers is one of the 5 women who testified against R. Kelly during his 2021 trial in Brooklyn federal court, where he faced charges including exploitation of a child, bribery, racketeering and trafficking. Rodgers initially sued R. Kelly in 2018, seeking damages for battery and false imprisonment. During their questioning of Rodgers, prosecutors provided documents and other evidence to back up her abuse claims, some of which included showing videos that he had taken of her to the jury, though neither the press nor public, who were watching from separate viewing rooms, could see the videos. Rodgers, who is from Texas, alleges to have met R. Kelly in March 2017 when she was 19 while attending one of his concerts with her sister. Faith testified that 2 young ladies wearing shirts that read "Staff" came up to them and invited them to his after-party backstage, subsequently leading to the initial encounter with R. Kelly. Rodgers testified that she got sick a few days after their last intimate encounter in February 2018, and was diagnosed with herpes shortly thereafter. According to various reliable sources, a recent court conference shed light on the upcoming deposition. Even though Faith Rodgers did not attend the conference held on March 7, the court mandated responses to defendant R. Kelly's discovery requests by April 7, 2024. Additionally, dates for both Rodgers and her mother's depositions were to be provided by March 21, with the depositions set to take place in April. Fact discovery is slated to conclude by June 30, 2024. Being ordered for deposition means that an individual is required to participate in a legal procedure where they provide sworn testimony outside of court. Depositions are part of the pre-trial discovery process in a lawsuit, where both parties gather information and evidence from witnesses. When someone is ordered for deposition, they are typically subpoenaed to appear at a specific time and place, usually at a lawyer's office or another neutral location. During the deposition, the individual will be asked questions under oath by the opposing party's attorney, and their responses will be recorded by a court reporter. The purpose of a deposition is to gather information, clarify facts, and assess the strengths and weaknesses of each party's case. We all know that this is happening when R. Kelly is still behind bars, but it's possible for someone in prison to be ordered for deposition. While incarcerated, individuals still retain certain legal rights, including the right to participate in legal proceedings related to their case. If a lawsuit or legal matter involving the incarcerated individual requires their testimony or involvement, they may be ordered to participate in a deposition. The deposition may need to take place within the confines of the prison or through alternative means, such as video conferencing or teleconferencing. Now, in her purported pursuit of justice, Rodgers seeks answers under oath from R. Kelly regarding their relationship, including the date they met and the frequency of their particular encounters. She also demands a list of credit cards R. Kelly used from 2017 to 2019, as well as information about medical professionals and healthcare facilities he visited during that period. Crucially, Rodgers seeks acknowledgement from R. Kelly regarding his alleged failure to disclose his herpes diagnosis before engaging in intimate activity. Nevertheless, we later came to understand that Faith Evans did not have R. Kelly as her first or only boyfriend at the time. Revelations from her circle of friends over social media were quite elaborate that Faith Rodgers had used the infection claims as a financial weapon, and had also accused her other boyfriend, whom she had concurrently gotten involved with while still in the R. Kelly relationship. It only remains very unfortunate that R. Kelly's previous legal team didn't follow up this matter keenly so they could produce these witnesses in court. Blaming a single partner for transmitting a sexually transmitted disease in the context of having multiple partners is a complex matter that requires careful consideration. It's essential to acknowledge the fact that STD transmission can occur regardless of the number of sexual partners involved, and assigning blame may not be entirely fair or productive. Engaging in sexual activity with multiple partners can indeed elevate the risk of contracting an STD due to increased exposure to potential infections. However, it's crucial to avoid assuming that having multiple partners inevitably leads to contracting an STD or to placing blame solely on one partner. If an individual lies about the circumstances surrounding STD transmission in pursuit of compensation, it could have serious legal consequences. Fabricating information, withholding relevant facts, or making false claims in a legal proceeding constitutes perjury, which is a criminal offense punishable by fines, imprisonment, or both. Moreover, knowingly making false statements or presenting false evidence in a civil lawsuit can result in the dismissal of the case, monetary sanctions, and potentially being held liable for the defendant's legal expenses. It can also damage the individual's credibility and reputation, both in the legal context and in other aspects of life. Additionally, such actions undermine the integrity of the legal system and can have broader societal implications by eroding trust and confidence in the pursuit of justice. It is now common knowledge that Bonjean unearthed the fact that the government had gone ahead with prosecuting R. Kelly under a repealed law, and thus convicting R. Kelly under a law that no longer existed. The California Public Health Code that the government contends R. Kelly violated in the alleged herpes transmission had been repealed by the California legislature, and was out of use at the time of his prosecution. The actual health code the prosecution claimed he violated had already been gotten rid of by the time they charged him, but they unfortunately still went ahead with the prosecution. These unfolding legal proceedings add another chapter to the ongoing legal proceedings surrounding R. Kelly, whose unfair convictions and legal battles has garnered widespread attention. As Faith Rodgers and her legal team continue their alleged pursuit of monetary compensation, the outcome of the depositions and subsequent legal actions remains to be seen. Rodgers seems to be very determined in his efforts to grab a portion of R. Kelly's dime by hook or crook. As we continue to witness new developments occurring towards R. Kelly's appeal proceedings, we can just stay optimistic that this time around, the relevant truth will be put into consideration. This is the ray of hope that makes us keep our breath and hold. We believe R. Kelly and his legal team will be able to outline all the injustices, misinterpretations of the law, cases of lying and witness tampering that have marred all R. Kelly's legal proceedings, and that the law, truth, and justice will this time along prevail. It has been a long wait, and we can't wait any longer to see R. Kelly regain his deserved freedom. Thank you for watching today's video brought to you by SOS Media. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our videos. Also remember to leave your comment about today's topic in the comment section below.